extremely difficult. It's been 10 months. He's been in custody that whole time. The reality of mental illness is so often misunderstood, and I think it's a relief to him that it's now understood that this wasn't him. The man who committed those acts was sick and very ill, and that is a very sad set of circumstances. As you heard him say today, if he could take it back, he certainly would. So it is a relief to have the matter finally dealt with, and to have the matter dealt with in a way that will see him now move on to treatment, which is the proper place for him to be.
Francis, the barn door was closed. The horse was let go. He was in hospital a few weeks before this, was he not?
He was. He was taken to the hospital and was treated. He was seen as a patient that experienced severe psychosis at that time. Unfortunately, he was released without a plan for treatment at that time, and then, of course, without treatment, his condition deteriorated.
We often see in this courthouse, we see people who show up in our adult therapeutic courts who need treatment but have been unable to get that treatment until they commit a crime.
Yes.
We have a case here of a man who was obviously having a psychotic event weeks before he stabbed his own child, and yet he was unable to get treatment.
The sad thing is that he was at the very place to get the treatment, and for whatever reason, he was released, as I say, without diagnosis, without plan, without medication. And so what we see is a man who is a loving father. He will do anything for those children, and because of an illness, he now finds himself before the criminal court, and he now has to live with the consequences of what happened while he was in the throes of that illness that was preventable.
And Francis, you talked about the doctor's reports in there. The doctor's reports confirmed those findings in there that you submitted in the court?
Yeah, the medical reports in this case indicated that he was released without medication, that he has since, he's been medicated following his arrest on this charge. He has responded extremely well to treatment. He is now back to being well. And he is incredibly motivated to be treated. And so it makes it all the more tragic, because this is a man, often in mental health cases, we see individuals who can't come to grips with the fact that they have a mental illness. That is not this man. He is totally compelled to get treatment and is responding very well to it.
Is he motivated at this point?
Incredibly.
To be with his family?
I think his statement in court really tried to drive home how committed he was to making sure that his illness never, ever posed a risk to anyone again. It must be terrifying to know that you have an illness of that degree, and he has absolutely come to grips with that to date and is totally prepared to do whatever it takes.
And heartbreaking to know that he has a wife and children who are too scared to see him.
Right now, and hopefully, though, as he responds to treatment, that he can mend some of those fences. We'll see.